You know, I sometimes sit outside, think about life, you know, sitting outside in the rain, playing football sometimes, perhaps. Clears the thoughts and minds off from my brains. It makes me numb, sort of. Can you feel it, you know? I like walks in the park. I like walks in the forest. I like when it's a rainy day. And it's sad perhaps sometimes. Sometimes it's nice when it rains. People intend to stay inside. I like the rain. Playing football in rain is a different type of vibe. Relaxing noise crumbling upon the windows and squeaky barrels. Very satisfying. Insects intend to stay inside. Humans stay inside. Dogs and cats stay inside. I come outside basically. Sometimes it's nice sitting outside alone. I think at least. Nobody bothers you. That's what makes it so nice when it rains, in my opinion. The wind breezing around your ear, past your head. It's a tingly sensation, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Well, the rain has sort of stopped now, I guess. Rather sad and disappointing, I suppose. Well, it is what it is, I guess. It probably won't rain longer than this. Little drops of rain take over the universe, I suppose. Yeah, I agree. I had a friend in school. His name was Rick. Used to love when it rained. Not to mention he did take antidepressant pills, but that's a different type of story. He liked the rain. He thought and looked at it as a sad way of expressing emotions. And back then I didn't understand what he meant. I thought most people liked when it's summer. Some people like when it rains. And now I fully understand why he enjoyed it. It's relaxing in a way of you get to be on your own. Like I said, nobody goes outside in the rain most of the time, so it's a nice vibe. I agree. Very relaxing. Sometimes words are not needed to express how something is. Sometimes you don't need to use words to express your gratitude towards an individual or a group in society. Sometimes doing something for that person shows your gratitude back in a way. It's the small things that count and can make people happy if you look at it like that. But you know, throughout the years of growing up, I have found out the harsh way of reality. I don't know what I'm on about, but you get what I mean, hopefully, my friend. Well, the rain has stopped. There's not much else we can talk about now, I guess. Except to sit and talk for a little moment, I suppose. That's the only thing that we can do really now. But I'll be honest, I could definitely go for a nice little cigar right now. Cigar in the rain. Good shit. I think that would be very nice. Yes, I agree. But who knows? Maybe it's not nice at all when it rains and you got a cigar. Nobody knows really if it's nice or not. I guess you just have to find out if it's nice. I had a cigar the other night. I mean, to be fair, it was quite a nice cigar if I may say so. I don't like whiskey. No, I've always said it, I'm not the biggest fan of drinking. I stopped smoking a couple months ago. I'm glad I stopped. Sometimes I look at it like, man, it's very tempting, but don't need it in my system or life anymore. kicked it out the door, basically. Sometimes the breeze of the wind is relaxing in this case. There's no rain at the moment, really. But there's a nice form of natural light and nature sounds. I agree. Definitely relaxing, if I may say so. Can I scooch over closer to you? Would you mind that? Also, I think it's a little bit lonely out here, so I thought I'd scooch over a little bit closer. There you go. That's way better. It is very cold. Although I say if you get used to the rain and everything, you get used to the cold and temperatures. Great comparison like Red Dead Redemption. I played it a while ago. Phenomenal game. I'm personally very disappointed with the online of the Red Dead Redemption. Rockstar did a terrible job with that. Not to mention that if you do missions, you get no gold bars. It takes very long to even be able to purchase anything with gold bars. Had a lot of potential, Red Dead Redemption 2, in a way of when you're on the mission with the ship sunk over on Guava, or whatever the little island is. I was very disappointed to know that there was only 2-3 missions there. That had a lot of potential, that map. They should have done more with it, in hindsight. Rockstar should have done more better things in life. They focus on the money just like another businesses are. Can't blame them really, but on the other hand it's like Red Dead Online had a lot of potential, and they kind of destroyed it. They're not doing anything with it momently, haven't done much with it really, except for a few updates that nobody really asks for. Nobody really wants to be honest as gamers. Do I qualify as a certified gamer? Not really. It's a strong wind up at the moment. You can see the ball in the background. Kinda crazy. I don't know what the purpose of that thing is, but just like everything else, we all have a purpose somewhere in this universe. You may look at an insect and think, what's the purpose of this? It's got a purpose. We just don't know often because we're humans and we think bigger than our minds. I do like this summer a lot, but somewhere in between it's also like, I kind of dislike it. The warmth, the sweat, the temperature. Sometimes rain and winter combined as a combination is very nice and relaxing. Because with winter and wind, people don't get outside really, as I mentioned. People tend to stay inside. I actually come outside when it rains. Very interesting enough. I was playing football last night. It was storming, everything thunder-wise. But I thought, I'm gonna play some football because I was sort of bored, I guess. I do miss football a lot. Haven't played in 2+ years. Because, through the whole COVID epidemic, couldn't do this, weren't allowed to do this. If you did this, you'd get a fine. You could even risk prison time. Although the Netherlands wasn't that harsh with punishments, although I believe and say and think if you're a kid, teenager, depending on your attitude towards them and you admit, okay, I was in the wrong, you'll be alright. They're also just doing their job, I suppose, at the end of the day. Can't be mad at them, I guess. Well, I guess it's cleared up, my friend. I am no longer going to waste your time, if I'm going to be very honest and upfront. I will end this video here. I hope you see joy and hopefully you enjoyed this 2.0 rain video. I'm glad you liked the last one I made. It was a bit more rain, but I can't tell when it's going to rain harsh because the weather forecast sometimes is highly mighty wrong, to be honest. For example, it's supposed to shower now. No harsh rains at the moment. Only thing I can say is thank you for watching. Thank you for talking to me. I appreciate it. Really do. Well, I have fulfilled my purpose for this video. I want to thank you. and I will see you in the next ASMR video. I'm not sure what our next journey or meeting up will be, my friend. But who knows, maybe we'll see each other in the forest, maybe we'll see each other on the beach. Or maybe we even might see each other back here at the back of the barn. Who knows? I will see you later. Thank you.